SAP supports the existing ERP.
In fact, from informal sources, I have this information that now SAP has stopped selling their ECC licenses. Now everybody is pushing for HANA license.
Oh, they've already almost in the phase of stopping ECC license.
Yes.
Okay, then it's a good step from SAP.
Hello.
I will join.
Yeah, sorry I joined late today. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we do see a
Yes.
screen.
Yes.
Okay. Sana, are we expecting some other guys to join?
No, Gaurav, you can start.
You can start. Okay.
Mahir is there? Mahir, are you there?
I'm there.
So I believe Jamil, Mahir and Beda and Neeraj, we four are here.
Yes.
Harish is also there. Vishnu is there.
Yes, Gaurav.
Okay. I think still some 2-3 guys are missing. So just wait for another 2 minutes. I think maybe Anurag and who was else yesterday was participating. Just wait for 2 minutes. I think there are still some guys to join.
Yeah, Anurag Gupta and Vinay Gupta, I think so.
Yes. So anybody has got the chance to work on the server and try some different options?
Gaurav, we haven't received the access so far.
Yeah.
Okay, you have still not received.
We don't have that access so far. So that's
Okay.
not.
Yeah, Sanak, when can we expect this access to everybody?
By tonight, Gaurav.
Okay. Because I'm planning to give you a project, like I'm not pushing to everybody. It is just whoever wants to do this project. I want his help in configuring the system. Help in sense of like I want to whatever scenarios are coming into your mind, just try out these scenarios and maybe you can present in the next session that whatever are your observations, whatever issues you have faced. Because if I'm doing this from the one side, what will happen is I may miss some scenarios because I have not worked on all the scenarios. So it is always the better option that because you are already working in the industry and you will have different scenarios in your mind. So just start working on this server, and whatever issues you are facing, just bring it in this forum. So it will be better that all these issues will be solved, and that is the whole purpose of this session.
Yeah, Gaurav. By tonight, they all will be getting the server access. So whatever you want to give them the project, give them today in this session only, so that they all will be working this coming week. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hi Gaurav, this is Neeraj.
Yes, Neeraj.
Gaurav, one more request.
For
this next 2 coming months, as long as we are working together, with knowledge transfer, whatever scenarios, if any, which comes in your practical life, I would request if you could help us understand that, or if we can discuss here in class. So it will be so we would we'll be able to cover not only the scenarios presented in the presentation, but also the actual ground level in a reality what's happening around.
Yes, absolutely. So whenever you are working on the project on the day-to-day basis, you will come up with the scenarios. So whenever we are coming to that topic, you can just ask your questions like, we got this scenario and what should be the solution. So maybe all of us can try, all of us just configure this scenario and try to resolve this issue, whatever you are facing.
So Gaurav, in terms of migration, when do you plan to start migration? Hello?
Yes, see, migrate. Yeah, Anurag.
Sorry, I got a little bit late. Is it okay? You have started?
No, we are still not started. We are just discussing some basic things.
Okay, sure.
So Neeraj, migration we can start once we are done with this configuration, because what we are seeing now is we are looking at whatever are the changes in the new GL configuration, controlling, then we'll come to new asset accounting. And once this is done, we can directly start up the migration. So I think by next week, we will be able to start the migration process.
Okay, so have you kept migration at the last?
Yes, exactly, because we need to understand each and everything first, and then only we'll migrate, right? So if you don't have the knowledge of what is new in the system, it will be very difficult for you to do the migration. But once you understood everything, like whatever are the new functionalities, whatever are the prerequisites if you want to use simple finance, then only you will be understanding how the migration can be performed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay guys,
Gaurav,
one thing more. Would
Yes.
integrated planning be the part of this course?
The basics of integrated planning, it will not be covered in detail, but yes, like how to do the cost center planning, because if it is moved from our ECC, how we are going to do that we are going to cover.
Okay, I remember you told me that we go through integrated planning, and after that we need not do the BPC planning part. Like it will cover the BPC planning part, right?
No, BPC we are not going to touch here. BPC is totally
No,
different thing.
no. I remember you told me that if we do the integrated planning part, so we
Mm-hmm.
need not do BPC because the
Mm-hmm.
planning part of BPC would get covered here in integrated planning.
Yes, exactly. So BPC we don't need to touch. BPC is totally a different module, but if it is already integrated in simple finance as an integrated business planning, that we are going to see.
Okay, so that after going through that, then I need not go through BPC to understand its planning. I'm saying they both are interchangeable, right?
No, I'll not say. The reason is, as I told you, this like BPC is a separate module. Similarly, integrated business planning is also a separate module which consists of all different plannings. It is not only for FI, CO planning. It is for all different modules. So we are not going to see the details of it, how it is configured and what. We are just going to see how we are going to do the planning function for cost center, for internal order. That's it. So if you are planning to go for BPC, this integrated business planning, it will just help you in understanding how planning is done, but the consolidation and all different functions you will not be able to understand here.
Nick, I got your point. I remember you told me in BPC, the
Mm-hmm.
consolidation part is definitely in BPC. There is no substitute to it. So if you have
Yes.
to understand consolidation, you have to be in BPC. But for the planning
Yes.
part, I remember you told me that the integrated planning, if you understand integrated planning, you need not understand the planning part of BPC because
Mm-hmm.
that can now be done through integrated planning here only.
Yes, you're right.
So you would say that if we understand the integrated planning here, then I can
Mm-hmm.
suggest my clients to not at all go for business BPC if they are using it for planning purpose only, right?
Yes. If they are going for planning purpose only, if they are not going to use consolidation function, then there is no point going into the BPC. They can do this planning function in integrated business planning also.
Exactly. So would we be seeing this integrated planning in this course structure?
Yes. You will get the overview of that.
Okay, we'll get just the overview, not into details for that.
No, it will not be in detail. As I told you, it is not a very small module actually. There is lot of configuration, there are a lot of settings, technical settings, like in
Okay.
BPC. So that
Okay.
we are not going to cover. We are going to see how, because see, in simple finance, what has been done is earlier cost center planning, internal order planning was done in ECC, but now it
Hmm.
has been removed and it has been shifted to this integrated business planning. So we need to understand how this planning will be done and how the reports will be generated.
Okay. But you see, planning is much beyond internal orders and cost center planning. So
This is
planning
just an
can be for
example. GL
anything,
planning,
financial,
GL planning.
non-financial, etc. Hmm.
Yes. Non-financials we are not going to see. We are going to see GL planning. We are going to see cost center, internal order, profit center, then project. All this type of plannings we are going to see.
No,
It is.
in BPC, no, in in terms of BPC, I'm talking. When you look to the larger picture of planning, so planning
Mm-hmm.
is not limited to your internal order or cost centers only. So planning can be either
Exactly.
financial or non-financial as well. For
Yes.
example, your number of hours, your number of work centers, etc. Planning at
Mm-hmm.
work center or material level,
Mm-hmm.
right? So these things would be covered in integrated planning, you would say.
Yes, they will be under integrated business planning.
Okay. So means I was just trying to figure out that it's of no sense for me
Gaurav,
to go to.
even in
Yes, Veda.
Hello. Gaurav, even in this current ERP, yes, ECC, we have integrated planning, right, in COQC.
Yes.
So what is the difference between this integrated which we see in
There is no difference. There is no difference. The integrated business planning is as it is. How it was working earlier, it will work as it is. Only the difference is, till now we had two options. If you want to do the planning can be carried out in ECC also. It is called as classic planning, and there was other option to use integrated business planning, right? But what SAP has done now is they said the planning cannot be carried out in ECC. Okay, so you cannot use the classic planning in simple finance. That is the reason everybody has to migrate to integrated business planning. But again, I think this also I told you that after that, some customers has opposed this. They said, no, we want the classic planning functions to be available in ECC also. So SAP has provided a note, SAP has made some changes, and that functionality is also now available in simple finance. So classic planning, if you want to continue using the classic planning, that is also available.
Gaurav?
What
Hello,
about
Gaurav. Yeah, Gaurav, I think last week, right, we said, right, the planning and the consolidation, the BPC using the separate server, right?
Yes.
So, but once now the simple finance is contains the planning, only the planning, integrated planning, right? Is it same server or is
Yes, planning can be performed on the same server, so there is no need of separate database. It can be
okay?
done on the same database.
Oh, within the same database means HANA.
Yes. Planning can be done on the same database, but for consolidation, they are still working. They are not still came up with the solution in which the consolidation also can be performed on the same database.
Gaurav, this is Jamil. I'm just asking about will you also cover the delta of the cash management?
Delta of the cache management, again, even in my demo also I told you that delta of cache management will be covered, but again it will be the overview, because before understanding the new cache management, you have to be aware of what was happening in old cache management also. So we are going to cover, but it will not be in too much of detail. It will be just the overview, like what are the new functionalities, how we need to configure that, and how we are going to get the reports.
We know about the classic cash management the
Okay.
module. So
Okay.
that's why I'm asking about the delta. What is
Yes.
the change?
If you see, yes, that will be covered. Delta will be covered.
No.
Okay. So yes, I was asking. Okay, you said you have still not got the server access, so nobody has carried out any configuration still now. Not a problem. Let me start. So yesterday we have ended with two questions in mind. That one was, just a minute, let me log in first. Okay. So now there were two questions in our mind. That one is, if I have a if I have a cross company code controlling area like this, in which I am having multiple company codes, okay, and can I assign the fiscal year variant, okay, which is separate from the fiscal year variant maintained in this company codes. So for example, now in all my company codes I have maintained the fiscal year variant V3. Sorry. And in controlling area also I have maintained the fiscal year variant V3. So just let me try if I can change. Let's say earlier it was like you can change only if the start and the end date is same. So I'm taking, let's say 99, which is April to March, with 4 special periods. So the system is throwing an error. It is saying the fiscal year variant V3 is different from 99 for ledger 0L and company code T009. Okay, so it is not allowing me to change the fiscal year variant for my company code, for my controlling area. Okay, At the same time, if I check my, if I just try to see in my company code also, so if I have not posted any documents, I think I'll be able to change the fiscal year variant. Sorry, let me go to global parameters. So if I'm trying to change it here, I'm getting the same error. So this means that you cannot change the fiscal year variant. All your company codes which are assigned to controlling area has to be the same fiscal year variant, which is for all different company codes. Is this question solved now? I think Anurag, you were more interested in
yeah.
the
So
answer.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, actually, so
the issue is
even though the
solved
special period and
because the cross controlling cannot possible. That's why the SAP is not allowed to change the, fiscal year in the controlling area.
No, cross controlling it is allowing. Only thing is if you are performing the cross controlling, all your company codes should have the same fiscal year variant which is maintained in the company codes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
yeah, and on top of that, yesterday we discussed that even if the posting period and special period are same, even the name also should be same, right? That's also
Yes. So exactly.
yeah.
See, this is also I have taken the same thing. I
99
have
is
not
same
taken.
as V3. Yeah, 99 is same as V3.
Yes,
Okay.
almost same. I don't know. I have not gone into the detail of this, but from at least from the description, I can see this is from April to March.
So if it is V3, it is also only it asking V3, not even.
Yes, it will only.
Other
Yes,
name.
it will. Yes, exactly.
Okay, got it. We can
So
proceed.
irrespective, yes, irrespective whether I have a controlling area which is handling more than one company codes, or if I have a controlling area which is assigned one-to-one with my company code, then also I need to have a same controlling, I need to have same fiscal year variant maintained in my controlling area and company code also. Okay. And the second thing that we were trying to do, we were trying to copy the company code, and it was throwing some different errors. And it was saying that there is some inconsistency in FI and the ledgers that you maintained. So let me show you what was that error. I managed to solve it on SE16, and it was showing two tables, and it was saying the data is inconsistent. So these tables were this and this. Okay, so let me go to this table directly. Yes, let me just. Yes, so the problem was that, let me open this screen also. If we have created a ledger settings. So my 0L, my company code T. T009. So I maintained like this. I had a company code currency and a group currency. So that is exactly what is appearing here. So this is my currency type 10 and this is my currency type 30. But due to some reason, because of the inconsistency in the system itself, I'll not say it is the inconsistency created by us. When we created this company code, what has happened is this third currency was blank, but there were some figures available here. I don't know from where it came. Okay, so what was happening is, apart from these two currencies, it was showing something here also. It was showing 1, 2, 3 something, M123. It was not showing me C4. C4 column was blank, but this exchange rate type 132, this was appearing here. So in order to solve this, in order to get rid of this, there is one program within our migration for simple finance folder. There is one program which is this migrate general ledger customizing. What it will do is it will give you this information that ledger 0L successfully migrated. So what it will do is it will delete the inconsistency. Once I run this, automatically this data has become 0 in that table, and then I try to create a company code or copy the company code, and it has worked. So I don't know if when you try this, you also try the same option. You just create a company from scratch, don't copy this. And again, if you are facing the same issue, just come here in this migrate general ledger customizing. Once you run this, automatically that error will be there will be no such type of error.
Gaurav, sorry. This step right is means based on the company code, because for example we are trying to copy.
No, yes, it is not at the level of company code. It is at the level of all, like whatever ledgers have been maintained.
Means client level.
Yes, client level.
So whenever we need to create the means copy the new company code, right? After that we need to run this step in order to go further.
See, being when we have configured this company code, see, there was different scenario when we configured when we implemented the simple finance solution there, we have actually migrated the data, right?
Yes.
It was not like we were doing the fresh implementation. So
yes. So at that time we need to perform.
Yes, at that time this activity was first activity. After this activity, we have to do this activity. So it has been taken all automatically. But when even when you try to post anything onto this document, like in this company code newly created, even this settings will not affect. Like whatever is appearing in that table, it will not affect you. But it is only coming into the picture when we are trying to copy the company code. Because I also created all this T001, T002. I have done the transactions also, and in that place it was not showing me any error in terms of transactions. But yesterday itself I just tried to copy a company code and I found this error. So if you are copying, I think then only you will find this error, and if that is the case, just come here, just run this activity, and definitely that error will be solved.
So we learn one new thing yesterday.
Yes, that is the reason why I'm telling you, consider different scenarios, because if you go through one scenario, this is not going to help. So because in the real life situations, you will find different scenarios with different company codes. Okay.
Yes, right.
So yes. So I think configuration, most of the things we are done. Before going to the next configurations like fixed asset accounting, COPA, configuration. First of all, let's understand if we have only GL and CO activated. Let's us first create the master data for this. Let us create the master data for controlling also, and just try to enter some transactions.
Gaurav,
Yes,
I have one question. Did you capture that error which you got us? So that let us have one file for error handling. So you have told the solution. Also, we should have the error captured somewhere.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Not only this, what I'm planning to do is, again, I want your support into that. Otherwise, I will do. But if somebody is interested to create a document, a full-fledged document, whatever we are doing here now, so I think it will be great. It will be helpful to everybody, and at the same time, this means you have done all the configuration on your own, and you are ready with the document, which you will also, it will be helpful for you also. Anyways, I'm going to provide the document, but at the same time, if somebody wants to take this initiative, he can also take.
But Gaurav, see, when we try, the different people try, they will have a different errors, right? So it has to be consolidated. Then how it is consolidated? That approach
Yes,
also.
that is the reason why I'm telling you to take this project. So maybe any two of you can take a project. So whatever we are going to cover till today, same thing you have to do, and you have to take the screenshots also. And if you are getting stuck somewhere, you need to identify that errors also so that we can be able to solve that errors in the next session.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, so before going into the configuration of different things now, for example, fixed asset accounting and then COPA, I think first of all, whatever configurations we have done till now, we'll try to post a document. We'll try to see what are the postings, how the system is behaving, what is the difference in terms of storing the data into the tables, And once that is done, I think today let's talk something about appendix ledger and try to post some documents directly into the appendix ledger, see the reports of appendix ledger. And once that is done, I think if we get the time, we will start off with the next configuration, which is new asset accounting. Okay, so first of all, let me create some master data for GL. Okay, so let me change the company code. So first of all, I'm just creating a cash account. This is just for example, so don't worry about the nature of transaction. So I'm creating this new GL account in this company code, and as I told you that the first field that you will see now is account type, and this account type is to identify whether this is a balance sheet account or it is a non-operative expense or income account, whether it is a primary cost or revenue or a secondary cost. So even if you are creating a secondary cost element also, this is the same screen that you have to use, because you will not find a KA01 screen now from SAP Simple Finance onwards. Okay, so first of all, in the account type, you have to mention the type of account. I'm just selecting this balance sheet, and account group will be assets. I'm just writing this is my cash account. Within the control data, whatever settings, like I don't see any changes here, so you can see there is no change as of the new structure, as of the new Simple Finance structure. So whatever fields you were maintaining till now, you can continue to maintain the same. Only this thing you can see, clearing specific to ledger groups. So whether you want these functions to be allowed for this GL account, this means that if you want to perform the clearing only for a particular ledger group, that also you can do for the accounts which you tick here. Okay, so sort key, you can select whatever you want.
Sorry, Gaurav.
Yes.
Yes. Can you explain one more time? This clearing, what type of clearing means? You are saying the specific clearing means
Yes.
the GRIR account related one?
This one?
Yeah, yes.
No, I'm saying that if you are managing the clearing, for example, whatever items you are going to maintain in the open item basis, normally you want to clear these items, right? So it may be your GRIR account, it may be your cash clearing account, whatever clearing account you want to maintain. So what will happen is, if you want to make the clearing, normally you clear the entries at the entire level. It is not currently, it is not available for a particular ledger level or a ledger group level. But if you want to perform the clearing activity particularly pertaining to that ledger group only, so if you tick this button here for this GL account, then only you will be able to perform. If you are not ticking this, even though this functionality is available, you will not be able to do this for this GL account.
Okay.
There is a one field is missing as compared to the classic, the line item.
Line item, yes, good question. Line item is now available for each and every account by default. Because why we were selecting the line item? In order to reduce the number of lines in my tables, right? But now, because there is no performance issues, there are no challenges in terms of saving the data. That's why line item has been kept open for each and every GL account.
Okay.
Yes.
Even for recon accounts also it is open, right? It can
yes,
be
for recon it is normally automatically activated, because you can see in FBL1 and FBL3, and so we we are actually not allowed to take open item and line item today also in terms of reconciliation accounts. So field status group, whichever you want to select, I'm just selecting general one. Okay, so this is for the balance sheet account.
Can you please, sorry, can you explain about the recon account? What did you say? It is there or not? The field is there or not?
Which one? This one?
Reconciliation account. Okay, it is there. Okay. Recon account.
Okay, you are talking about this. This will remain as it is. He is asking whether the line item will be available for recon account or not. So I told that for recon account, anyways, we were not updating this field, right?
Not necessary for this. Okay.
Yes. So this is
Hi, Gaurav, Dheeraj here.
Yes.
Gaurav, could you help me explain once again, in starting when you said now, four types of account, that is balance sheet account, primary cost, secondary cost. One was non-operative, right? What is this non-operative expense and income?
Okay, I think we have discussed
Cost
this
of
in.
sale
Yes,
account.
I
I'm
think
just into, I'm,
yes, yes, it's not a problem. Anurag, can you explain this?
Oh, me?
Yes, I think we discussed this, right?
Yeah, we discussed it actually when we discussed, I think yesterday. So we discussed about the realized exchange rate, realized gain or loss account or unrealized exchange gain or loss account, which is basically not related to any department specific activity. Those kind of expenses we consider as a non-operating because that comes down the line below. Just it's not a part of the operating activities, it's not a part of the financing activities. If you create a cash flow and if you create a P&L and all those things, you would know that. And I was also saying that in some cases scenario that depends on the scenario in company to company. Some of the COGS account, cost of goods sold account also are not relevant to any cost center specific. So that also we can
oh, so you
classify
mean to
it.
say the logic,
But that is not a non-operating, but that is
no, I
obviously
got your
operating,
point. I
but that
got
is
your
not
point.
relevant to cost element. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you would say anything which will, for your P&L account, anything which we identify as primary cost would be one which will always flow into like some cost center and CO.
That's what
But for
I
non-operative,
understand from these four categories. Yes.
okay, non-operative expenses means, for example, your interest or your amortization cost, etc., which is
Yeah.
not particularly like identified in one particular cost center. But however,
Yeah.
since we are using document
Yeah.
splitting,
Even though
right?
interest we might identify, but actually I was supposed to ask one question to Gaurav today, that if suppose in my scenario there is an operating cost which is called cost of goods sold, but I don't want to assign a cost center to that. I don't want to create that as a cost element. So which one should I select here, non-operating or primary cost? Because I don't want cost center for that, cost of goods sold. Even though it's an operating expense, but I don't want cost center.
Okay, so you're given the good example here. So it is like this. If you want a particular expense to be flown to your controlling also, right? So for
Yeah.
example, as you
For
told
example,
COGS.
I just need profit center to update. No cost center, no order, nothing.
No, but again, if you want to update profit center, this means it will go to the controlling also.
Yeah. So it will go to
Yes.
controlling, but not through cost center carrier.
No, no, it
That's
is
what I
not
mean.
cost center, but you need the cost element, right? How can you post to the profit center without assigning the cost element, without creating the cost element? Because cost element is something that you need to
See,
do any
profit center
posting
can
into.
be assigned to any account, whether it's a P&L or balance sheet. It doesn't need a cost element from us.
No,
Right?
but from expense, I think it will need it. For balance sheet,
No,
it may not
no
need.
need, no need. Even there is no cost element, you can assign profit center. Profit center is not a CO account assignment object. It's
No,
an
just a minute.
auxiliary object.
I'm really wondering how can you derive a profit center unless and until cost element is cost object is assigned to it.
No, it is not required because balance sheets has the default cost
Not
limit
required.
that you assign
Profit
to it.
center is an auxiliary object. It's not a CO account assignment object. For
No, no,
profit
in
center
balance
to
sheet,
assign to any
balance
expense.
sheet it gets derived from your law of inheritance. So whenever any activity which is hitting your balance sheet and profit and loss, so whatever is your starting transaction, from that it will inherit your profit center, right? But for anything in your P&L account, if you want to transfer it to your profit center, that is, it has to transfer to your CO, your controlling area. So you obviously
Yeah.
need a cost object before, I would say, be it in terms of internal order, production order, or cost center or anything, but it first needs to flow to that, and from there only you can derive the profit center, right?
I think I agree with Neeraj.
Okay.
Hmm.
You,
Further, going
hold
further,
on,
when
hold
you
on.
will, no, no, when you will introduce
High
documents,
level now.
gentlemen, let me please complete. Even further, going further, when you are introducing document splitting, so you need a balance sheet and a profit and loss account at the various profit center levels. So all the expenses, by default, they have to go in one or the other profit center at the line item
Okay.
level.
Okay. Let me tell you the example. We are
Okay.
using the cost of goods sold, and okay, in the material master there is a field for to specify the profit center. Okay.
Right.
In the costing tab also, as well in the sales tab also. Okay.
Right.
So even though that is not a cost element, because cost element needs either a cost element category 1 or 11 if it is really a P&L account. Okay. Okay. I don't need that to be P&L account. I need to show as above the gross profit margin as an operating activity kind of account. So it is derived from that material master field, not from any cost center or from any internal order. Yes, we have a production order.
I got your point.
We have a production order in place. We have a
Right.
production order in place. We have a sales module in place. We have a material management module in place. But my question is, we don't need to assign, we don't need to create as a cost element to flow the production order to that account and that through the profit center. Cost element is not required. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, see, I think
you're
my
absolutely
understanding.
right. In that case, in that case, I can say that the cost object, that is your cost center, or maybe your profit center, would be derived from your material master.
Yes, my derivation point is material master, not the order or cost center.
Agreed. But unless and until whenever you are, whatever GL account you are assigning, for that particular GL account, if you do not create it as a cost element, then how is it going to transfer your cost to your CO? Because for material master, yes, of course, a derivation of profit center comes from the material master in case of material.
First of all, Neeraj, if you remember, SAP itself tells, if there is a delivery of any material item from, suppose you deliver the you do the shipment, and there is a stock movement over there, you should not specify that COGS account as a cost element. The entry would be cost of goods sold debit, inventory account credit. So that cost of goods sold is a P&L account. No, that's what I'm saying to you. That should not be a cost element. SAP itself recommends that, and there is a logic behind reason that. It is reason
because that's your offsetting account.
Yes, yes. Right? Anurag, let me explain this. What I understand, let me tell you. See, both are correct. You both are correct in terms of, like, if you consider one scenario, Anurag is also correct when he is talking about COGS account. Okay, so normally for COGS account, it is he's saying correctly that SAP also suggests that you don't need to create a cost element for my COGS account. But when we talk about, if you want to post anything onto profit center, anything onto cost center, anything onto internal order, okay, apart from, there are some exceptions to it, like COGS is one exception, but there are apart from that, if you want to post anything to these objects, you have to post through the use of cost element. If the cost element is not created, it will not flow to your cost objects, right? And profit center is also one of my cost object here. So if I want to post directly to the profit center only for my balance sheet items, yes.
Balance sheets will have a default cost element category to it.
Yes, that is, I'm coming to it. For balance sheet, there is already a default cost element. That is the reason why we don't create a cost element into the master data. But for P&L, whether it is my revenue item, whether it is my expense item, I need to create a cost element if I want to post anything. There are some exceptions, and that exceptions are covered in this account type.
Okay, so if we select non-operating, it is not required to create as a cost element. That's what you mean?
Exactly. So non-operating expense or income means you don't need to post, but again, you will not be able to post to the cost center using this type of account.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe COGS we will try. COGS should work here, because as you told that for COGS I don't need to create a cost element. It can be directly posted taking from my material master. Okay, but otherwise, except this exceptions, whenever I want to post anything to my internal order, anything to my cost center, I have to do this through cost element, and that I'll be only able to do if I'm selecting this primary cost or revenue item.
Yeah, that is understandable. Yes, that is correct.
Yes. Okay, so now let me explain you the like in my old screen, when I was clicking on edit cost element, there was a category also, whether it is my 01 or it is my 11, like it is my expense account or it is my revenue account. So same will be available now in this screen itself. Let me create another master data now. I think we are done with this. We have saved this or not?
No, I think you didn't save it.
Yes, I'm just saying this. Yes. So for example, I'm creating an expense account, which is 4000. New account type. This time I'm creating it as a primary cost or revenue account. Account group will be my expenses. For example, let's say refreshment expenses or whatever you want to give the name. Okay, in control data, now if you can see, there is a cost element category.
Oh, here
Okay,
it
and
comes.
this will be
Okay.
yes,
Right.
yes, and this will be available only for my primary cost and revenue accounts.
Yeah, so basically they merge the cost element master here.
Exactly, that is what exactly we are talking about. GL master and cost element master have been merged together to form a single screen.
Okay, but there is no option called default account assignment, right?
Yes, that is also I told in the last session that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
default
yeah.
account assignment, normally when you create a cost element, at that you can provide cost center, you can provide internal order, but now it is not available. There is only one table in which you can update the default cost objects, that is OKB9.
Okay, got it.
Yes. So Neeraj, you got this? Anurag,
Yes.
Neeraj?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. We were not
I
fighting,
think
we're just discussing.
no. This is actually very healthy discussion. Don't worry about it.
Come on, yeah.
Okay.
This is like we bring our experience to the table, right?
Yes. That is
Come on.
actually.
It's fun actually, it's fun, yeah.
I think Meher was also trying to say something in between, but you are not allowing him to say.
Yeah, that's fine. No, actually, I wanted to see OB52 screen because my account types control my periods over there. So once you are done, I would be asking you to just show the OB52 transaction code over there.
OB52 is posting periods, right?
No, there you have an account type, right?
That
Yeah.
is OBD4.
No, OB52 is a posting period variant for different account types. That's what Meher is saying.
Different account types. Okay, I got it.
I just want to check how it is getting controlled over there.
Okay, I'll go through it. Okay, let's go first to that OB52. So this account type is actually whether it is my asset, whether it is my creditor, debtor, material, or this is same. There is no change as such here. This account type was whether it is my AP account, AR account, GL account. This was not the account type that we have created now in the last step.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to provide a cost element category here. So for example, this is my primary cost. Okay, and you can see this. These are also like if you are selecting the secondary cost object also, in that case also you will find this option. So which cost element category you want to perform, which you want to create. Okay. So yes, if you want to enter something here, you can enter. Otherwise, just go to this. Let's say this is my cost account, so it should be G004 and save. So this is the difference in terms of maintaining the cost element now. You don't need to create a separate transaction. You don't need to go to the separate screen to create your cost element. It can be created directly from using the same screen. Okay. So once this is created, now let us do some settings. Like there are some settings which are still pending from profit center accounting also, the basic setting, the creation of profit center hierarchy, because without that we will not be able to perform any transaction. So
Gaurav, can you create one secondary cost element?
Secondary cost
View
element,
this screen.
yes. So what should be the number? Let's try. This should be blank, I think. Yes, which one? Assessment? Account group is required, the data content you cannot say account group. So this should be my expenses only. No. Okay, sorry. I need to create a account group for my secondary cost elements also. I have not created that. Let me create that first.
Gaurav, the secondary cost will have different field status.
Yes, it can have. You can decide from here.
Because here I see only the standard field status, which is basically used in F5.
You are talking about the field status group.
Yeah.
I don't think it is required, but again, if you want to create another one, you can always create this like a field status group under this field status variant. It is not appearing. Chart of account was T009, right? Let me go back from here. Yes. Let's see if it is provided, because I don't think so. No, if you want, you can create it.
Actually, field status group not applicable. Okay, normally field status group not applicable for secondary cost element because which is supposed
Normally,
to be.
yes, normally we don't create.
Yeah.
Yes. But now, because it is the transactions also you are going to perform using the, it is going to update your AC docket directly. So in that case, I think it will be required. But again, we can check this. Yes, so it is taking now. But again, if you want to change it, if you want to create a new one, not applicable, I don't think so it will allow. Let's try. Yes, I think it is already created, SECC. Yes, so this is already created, but I don't know whether this is created by someone who is doing the practice because there is no text here.
Can you have a display of SECC? We just look into the field ACCC. It's OBD4 or something, the field status group.
No, sorry, SECC, okay. OBC3, ABC4, right?
Okay.
Because I'm using this standard one here. Yes? Yes, Veda, what you want to see?
I just want to see whether it is same. It has same fields like other field status group, or it's different.
It is the same as it is the same
yes,
as
it is same, and I am
001.
Yes, I am 100% sure. See, I am 100% sure that this is not provided by SAP standard. Because if it was provided by SAP, there should be some description to it. There should be some, like, see, everything is optional, I think. So somebody has created on his own. Yes, it is just the copy
of G001.
001, right? Okay, it may be the copy. Okay. Yes, so this is
make the field empty of the field status group and try to save it. Yeah, make empty. Yeah, this is mandatory.
Yes.
Should not be mandatory.
Yes, yes. Okay, so yes, so now I think we should go with the profit center configuration. We should create a profit center hierarchy first of all. So I'm just keeping the name as same, T009. I'm taking this as a controlling area currency. I'm not changing anything here. So,
actually,
this is
if you're using, yeah, Gaurav, Harish here. If you are using NewGL profit center accounting, this setup is not required, right?
If we are using NewGL, no, this is required. How? Where should we create the hierarchy then?
There is a separate place to create.
Which is that? Any idea?
Yeah, yes, I think correct. Not here. You can go to the controlling area. I think you can go to the profit center.
This one?
It happens in your enterprise standard, your enterprise
Yes.
structure.
Structure. It's not here.
What I am doing this from years and it is working. Do you mean to say that there is a better way to do this, or here?
No, not here. Somewhere is there. Another something that means another T code also some is there.
Okay.
What is that?
Okay.
The basic settings to create a standard hierarchy for my profit center.
But nevertheless, both are same thing. Both are same thing. Whether you do it through definition or you do your profit.
Yes. Maybe there are two different transactions to use this, but I am doing this from years and it is working perfectly fine.
Actually, Gaurav, this was a question always in my mind. I really couldn't ever get answer to this. Maybe Forum can help me. Like, what's the difference between profit center as per the new GL and profit center accounting? Because both are giving me the balance sheet and profit center. I'm saying I get the balance sheet and profit center at the profit center level in new GL, right?
Yes. So see, there was
what's the difference in profit center accounting and profit center as per new GL?
See, it is the same like the special purpose ledger that we were using earlier, and now we are using the different ledgers which can be directly created in our new GL functionality. So when this new GL functionality was not available.
Oh yes, got the point. In
yes,
fact,
so
earlier we could not. Earlier we could not create a balance sheet at the profit center level. But now in your new GL, I can create a balance sheet also at the profit center level.
Yes, because of the use of document splitting.
It gives me the profit or loss. It doesn't give me the balance sheet. But
yes.
in new GL, it gives me. Okay, right. Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so controlling area settings for profit center done. Now let's try to create some profit centers and cost centers. So K51. I'm saying T009 profit center number 1 for controlling area is okay. I'm just assigning to the node, the main node.
Okay, segment derivation is still the same. There is no change in segment derivation.
Yes. No change at all in the segment derivation also. So you can maintain the segment at the enterprise structure and then you can assign the segment here. Okay. So it will be derived. Yes. Okay, I don't think I need to go through these indicators, and I'm just activating this profit center. Right, so this profit center has been created. Let's create another profit center also. And activate. Now similarly, let's create some cost centers in which we are going to make some postings. I can directly go through the T codes. Now another thing, like in the cost element, when we were creating the cost element earlier, in that this valid from field was available, if you remember. So now it is not time specific that we see. We think we already seen when we talked about it in PPT. So no more time control intervals, and the cost elements, it will be created in a similar way as the GL. So there is nothing called as valid from and valid to in terms of cost element. If you want to assign business area, this is again same. There is no change at all. I'm just assigning my profit center here. This is okay. This is also okay. This should be 2. Okay, so cost center is also created, profit center is also created, and we have created the general ledger masters also. So now let's try to post a document using the normal manual posting. Now, as we are talking about that, the user interface has been improved. That is when we are talking about, we are referring to SAP Fiori. But in terms of this screen, there is no change, or maybe there are some small changes in terms of, like, in some of the cases you will get the ledger groups in which you can post directly. But otherwise, most of the things, most of the fields are same. Sorry, this is taking T004. Let me change the company code first. So I'm debiting my expense. Let's say 100 INR, and crediting my cash account, which is again 100. And let me give the cost center here. Go to simulate. Okay. Can you see any change here? Or do you want me to?
Where is the GL view?
GL view, it is available. Here it is.
Okay.
It is same. It has not been changed. Yes. So again, before posting this, if
okay, Cash is
yes,
not inheriting profit center.
Yeah, we have not activated document splitting. We have not maintained the. That is exactly what I'm talking about. So let's see what are the properties maintained for our document splitting characteristics in the configuration, because that is not changed. That is same.
Okay.
So let's go to our new GL configuration. This is okay. Let's first off see whether our company code. See, document splitting is not at all activated in the system. So I don't know.
Sorry, at F-02, it is working as it is?
Yes, yes, yes. F-02 also will work as it is.
Gaurav, I would request
Yes.
you, sir, right? If we can have document splitting also in place.
Yeah, I am doing that. I am doing that. Don't worry.
Okay.
I also want to
create
test all
on
this.
your AP docket also. You know.
Yes, 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 yes. We'll see. I'm just worried whether, because all of them are doing the testing in the same server. So who is playing with this system? Because last time when we configured, this was active. Because lot of people are working on this SAP HANA server. Most of the not only simple finance, even the financials, controlling. These are all trainings which are going on the same system. Okay, so yes, let me save this first and then come to this T009. Okay, it is active. Let me check if this is maintained properly. I think first of all we need to maintain this. So okay, let me give it like this. From 1000 to 299, these are all my balance sheet. From 300 to 399, these are my revenues. and for 4,499. These are my expenses. Let me see if I have something here for secondary. Not there. Okay, save. Classify document types. This should be configured already. So most of we are worried about SA. I think when we do any manual posting, it is SA, so it is configured. Zero balance account as of we don't know, we don't need now. When we need, we'll see. Yes, define
Gaurav, one thing here.
Characteristics. Yes.
Gaurav, whenever we have to carry out ledger specific posting, so we have to define a different document type. So do we need to do that here also, or now it is no more required?
No, when you are saying when we need the ledger specific postings, if we are taking the values directly from 0L, in that case you don't need.
No.
For example, if you want to use, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Ledger specific posting, for example, your non-leading ledger or your appendix ledger. So won't you need a separate?
Okay. If you want to post directly to the. Yes, I got it. You mean to say when we are making the postings directly to the non-leading ledger, right? In that case, you will need definitely.
Okay.
Yes, you will need even if you are posting to appendix ledger, then also it is needed.
Okay, that's what I said. Ledger specific posting. Fine. Thanks.
Yes. So what settings you want me to maintain? You want me to maintain this zero balance and mandatory also, or should we carry out with this itself?
Yes, profit center, make it zero balance at profit center. We'll try to see the balance sheet.
Okay, let's make this also as a mandatory. Yes, Jamil. This is actually very critical settings if you are doing in this between. So normally we keep it cost center also here. This is not required. This is okay. Extended we don't need. Now before that, Gaurav, I think Gaurav, now yes.
Gaurav, one question.
Yes.
I'm out of context. In fact, I could never understand why we maintain characteristics for controlling at the time of document splitting.
See, if you want to split your just a minute. You are asking that here, right? In this cost center, why here maintained here?
Right. Document splitting characteristics in controlling area.
Yes. Let me, because I'm also not getting right
so
now. But
document splitting characteristics for controlling. Niche.
Yes. I got it. You mean to say this controlling?
Right. So why do we do it here? For what purpose?
Just a minute. Why this is not going exit? Yes. This one.
Right.
I think can anybody answer this, because I am also not able to recollect what exactly.
I've always used it for your normal document splitting, but never assigned any scenario in the cost center. We always define document splitting characteristics for.
Any answer? I think Mahar, you are good at. Yes, Anurag, are you answering this?
No, actually, what I was trying to tell that basically what Neeraj is saying is correct, that generally for document splitting we generally do for the
general ledger
postings, general ledger, and basically we have an option to have a profit center as a clearing field.
Yes, that is okay. The profit center, whatever we are maintaining for FINA, that is very clear. But why we maintain this for CO also? Or maybe if we are not maintaining, what will be what we are not going to get out of this? Okay, if nobody is aware, let me answer this question to you in my next session.
Yeah, and maybe we will also try to figure out the reason for that. Yeah.
No, you will definitely get. I'm actually like whenever I have done this configuration, I also had this question and I got my answer also. But at this point of time, I'm not able to recollect. It is very simple answer actually, but I'm not able to recollect that. So don't worry. In the next session, definitely this is going to be cleared.
Hey, is it something to do with the secondary postings? That whenever you are doing some secondary postings,
No, but why I
that
need
time,
to split the documents? Why I need to split? Because anyways, my controlling postings will not go to my
no, even if
general
you are
ledger
doing
device.
secondary posting, the entry which gets created in FI, I'm saying if you have a reverse integration of CO with FI, so as it is,
No,
it
but
will
if it
remain
is,
in your FI.
see,
Right.
if it is coming in FI, it will come through my whatever is maintained in the FI settings, right? So whenever any posting, like if it is coming from MM, if it is coming from SD, from wherever it is coming, it will take the settings which are maintained in my general ledger configuration, not the controlling area settings.
No, I was trying to figure out that if in controlling area for a secondary movement, if there is a transfer between two cost centers, so then if there is a reverse integration, then the same entry, FI entry is created along with your intermediary account, where entry transfers from one cost center to another, right? So that your FI and CO remains balanced. So maybe it has to do something with this.
I don't think so.
Am I making sense? I'm saying whenever you carry out secondary costing in CO, so a FI entry gets created, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
Uh, uh, Guru,
we'll figure it out.
as you define the profit center is a mandatory, and the cost profit center derived from the cost center, the internal order, blah blah. Okay, so due to this, we are defining here that the profit center is mandatory, but it will drive through the cost center or through the internal order or through the like that.
No. I don't think this is the answer, because in that case, what will happen is the system will throw the error directly in profit center. It will not check whether the cost center is there or not. So, but okay, don't waste our time on this. I'll definitely come to you on this question.
Thank you, Gaurav.
Yes. So this is our first question today, right? Like, which needs some clarification, or there was some other question also. I written this. If any other question is also unresolved, just let me know. Okay. So yes, before this, I think now the scenarios, like if you remember, we were creating the scenarios also here. Right? Do you remember there were some scenarios here we need to, okay, let me go to my ECC.
Yes, boss, there used to be 6 scenarios. There's cost center, profit center, segment, consolidation, etc.
Cost of sales.
Right, cost of
And I
sales and
think there was some
consolidation.
real estate, I think. Last was real estate, I think.
No, not real
Sorry,
estate. It was 6 scenarios, right.
I'm not sure whether you have shown us the screen for the account creation for the non-operating expense. I just want to see whether it asking for the cost element category or not in the second tab.
Okay, I'll show it to you. Just a minute, let me show these scenarios first. Yes, see, this is assign scenarios and customer fields to ledgers. But now this screen is not available. This means by default, these scenarios are activated. Okay, so this is segment, profit center, business area. You missed. Yes, 6 scenarios are there.
Business area.
But now,
right.
yes.
6 scenarios.
Yes. So
yeah,
this
boss, I
thing
learned
you
it almost
see.
5-6 years back. right.
Okay.
अब तो मुझे सिस्टम पे बैठे आज करीब 5 साल हो गए.
Neeraj,
yes,
where are you based? You're calling from India. Neeraj?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I have close to around about 15 years of experience. Currently, I am a director with Billasoft.
Okay.
So I head the SAP practice.
Good, great man.
Good.
I would say this course
Everybody
is just
after
right. This course is just out of my curiosity. Like before handling the client, I wanted to be sure of myself. So
Good.
Don't worry. After completing this course, everybody will send you his CV to you.
Yes, of course. That's what I was saying right now in the beginning of the class. That people in Europe send your CVs to me.
Good man. Then you can we don't even need to give an interview also if we apply for this.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so let's go back to our posting and let's try. Do you think any settings are still pending in terms of document splitting? I don't think so.
I think you selected a object for the clearing also, right? Everything done.
Yes, I selected. Let's try. What is
I think
document splitting?
I think the document splitting is not activated. I think. Can you check one more time? I'm not sure.
Okay.
Did you create the zero balance clearing account and assign
No,
them?
that are not created because that is only needed when you post the entry from one profit center to another. So we are just working on the simple scenario here. So whenever we need, we will create them. Yes, I think it is active for T009. Yes, it is active. Document splitting is active. Right? So again, the same account, credit. Let's try to simulate this. Yes. Okay. Any further question here? Or you want me to save this? Okay. Let me save. So once this is saved, CO document number assignment not possible for business transaction. I think we have copied it from, sorry. T009. Intervals are created. Let's see groups. COIN is not assigned. Let me assign to this. And I think the other benefit, like normally when we find any error here and we try to resolve that error, and when we come back again and try to save it, again shows same error, and you need to go back out of this transaction. You need to come again and then you need to pass the entry, right? It was the case till now, but not now. I've seen many a times that when you solve this error, once you again come here and try to save, it works. I'm not sure if it works for all scenarios, but most of the scenarios it works. You got me what I mean to say?
Yeah.
Yes.
One, you means, yes.
Yeah,
The previous,
yeah.
I
For
think the
example,
XCC also once we need to come out. We need to come out
yes,
the portal screen, then we need to go on again.
yes. So whatever configuration changes you are making,
Change,
you need to come back out of the screen and then only you have to pass this entry again. But now
yeah.
that is not the case in most of the scenarios. So let me save this now. So this is saved. So again, if I want to see the document, I'll just go to display, general ledger view, other ledger. So, oh, who has activated this now? Appendix ledger. Okay, no worries. So it has updated our two ledgers. One is our leading ledger, another is non-leading ledger. If you want to see the postings, that is also available in this ledger also. Okay, now going to our table.
Could you please click other ledger?
Environment.
Yes, Meher.
Environment. Can you go to environment?
Can I go to?
Environment or the environment on the top. Environment.
Okay, environment. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Accounting.
Where exactly?
Accounting.
Yes, this is the same document because it is generated here itself.
CO document.
Okay, CO document.
Documents, right? Original.
Yes.
Check the top one. Original.
No, why the CO document will not be, just a minute. The CO document will not be created here because it is a consolidated document now.
Ah.
There is no separate document here because it will create a single document which will update in AC doc-A. But only if you are creating a document directly in CO component, then it will create two documents. One will be my Prima Nota and other will be my financial document.
So, but we have given different number ranges, no? For CO we have given, and also for the, okay. You gave one CO different document type for that, okay.
Yes, CO document
Right.
number, yes.
Yeah.
Gaurav, could we see other ledgers, please?
Other ledgers?
Other ledgers up there.
Yes, we have seen that. Just a minute. Let me go. Yes, other ledgers. Which ledger you want to see? Normally we activated only two, but I don't know who has activated this ledger also with our company code. So which ledger you want to see?
I'm assuming that all three ledgers are in one ledger group. That's why entries flowing to all
No.
three ledgers.
No. They are not in one ledger group. These are three separate ledger groups.
Okay. So,
Because this is my parallel ledger, whatever entry I will post to my 0L, it will go to my N2. If I want to post a specific ledger group entry, then only it will affect my one ledger. Otherwise, whatever ledgers are assigned to my company code, they will all be updated.
no, but I'd say it depends upon your ledger group. And since we have created individual ledger groups, that's what I'm wondering. Because earlier, for instance, if my non-leading was in some other ledger group, so then whatever flowing into 0L would stay in 0L only. It won't flow to other ledger group.
No, but this is not the entry which is specific to ledger group. This is a normal entry. If I post the entry in the ledger group, then only it will update my same ledger group. Whatever are the ledgers in that ledger group, it will update that.
Right. So,
Gaurav,
okay.
Raghu
So
here.
we have not specified. That's why it has flown to all the ledger groups. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Perfect.
Raghu, you were asking something?
Yeah.
Can
So
you
why is that we need this CO document number ranges being assigned again when we have only one one AC document?
Okay, let me show you AC doc, then you will get the idea. See, here if you can see these two lines are related to ledger 0L and two lines are related to non-leading ledger. Don't worry about the appendix ledger, that anyways we are going to take it separately. So don't talk about that now. So now here, this reference document, this is my which document? This is my FI document which was generated, and this is my Prima Nota. Reference organization unit plus my reference document number, this is my Prima Nota. Right? If you go ahead,
I think the below one, coin one is a CO document, right?
which one?
Coin, the one which you're showing with the business transaction, the top one is a CO one, right? With the business transaction coin.
Yes.
That is a CO one, right?
Yes, this is not a document number. This is a document number. This and this. This is my main document number and this is my Prima Nota. Okay, if you want to see the CO document, I'm showing you that. So these are all like profit center is also updated, CO area is also updated. See, just a minute. This is my, because there are a lot of fields with document number because there are separate components which are coming here. So Yes, I think that was the case. So this document number, which you can see starting with A, this is my CO document number. And because it has not taken the values from the document number ranges that we maintained in controlling, this is this is starting from A. So the document numbers will be taken directly from CO document number ranges only when we will post the transaction directly in CO.
Sorry, could you come once again?
Okay,
Yes.
probably we'll come to know that when you post it.
Yes. So this is my document number, which is CO document number. Okay.
What is
And
the
why
field name? Can you expand that column?
it is document number itself. It is nothing else.
Okay. Can you further expand? Sometimes it takes a longer title.
Where this number range is maintained? Where this number range is maintained?
No, this is the number which is taken directly from the system. This is not maintained anywhere. This is because, as I told you, we are not going to generate any document in controlling because it is a consolidated document. Otherwise, let's see in what is happening.
File once KSB 5.
Just a minute. Let me go to COEP first. COEP, controlling area T009. See, COEP is not updated. The reason is it will get only updated when you post anything directly to the controlling. Okay, so it has not generated any document from the number range that we have maintained in transaction code K and K. It will only update the document when we will do the transaction directly in CO, and that document will come in COEP. At the same time, it will appear in my AC doc also.
So your
Let me
conclusion
show you.
you are same now. No.
Yes, exactly. That is the reason. So let me show you one document. Let's try to post reposting here in controlling, and let's see what is happening. So you will see what is the prima nota, what is the okay. So as I told you, you can do this.
Can you do the same transaction in the legacy system, and then you can go and see the document number, CO document number?
Yes, I'll do. Just give me a minute.
Just finish this now. Gaurav, finish this, please. Finish this, which you are on the screen right now.
Okay, let's finish this and then go to that. So controlling document type, I'm giving CO. Ledger group, if I provide any ledger group, it will take that ledger group. Otherwise, it will update to all ledger groups. So let's say I just want to update 0L.
No, could you please leave it blank? Let's see how it flows to all ledgers.
Okay, I'm keeping it blank. I'm just entering the text here, test. So my old cost center was, or if I provide the reference document, it will take automatically also. So my old cost center was 1, from which I want to move this cost to 2. So do you want me to use the secondary cost element here, or you want me to post through the reference document?
Just post cost center.
Okay. Okay, from 1 to 2, I'm posting this. Now it is asking RKU1. Let me provide the number ranges. K and K. Sorry, groups. What was that? RKU1. See, it is not allowing me to, sorry, it is not asking me to go outside and come again. So it is taking the, now it is asking for 70 number range. So let me go to FPN. because at the same time it is going to post the entry in FI also. Okay. Account for account determination. What is this 1001?
Splitting, document splitting.
Yes, that is okay, but account for.
Yes, maybe this account has not been defined.
Which account?
The secondary cost element which you are using. In which account category this is falling for document splitting?
No. I'm not using any secondary cost element. I'm using primary cost element itself.
Yeah, Gaurav, probably you need the zero balancing accounts to be defined there. Because when you're transferring from one cost center to another
Yes, exactly. Yes. So let me go to SPRO. First of all, I have to create a zero account balance account. So it should be balance sheet account, right? So let me create this as 1000. Or I don't know why it is taking 1001. Maybe it is okay. Let's try this. This is my balance sheet account. Liabilities, for example, zero balance. Yes, this is exactly because see 1001 and account key 000. So 1001 is my account. And save. Try to save this now. Yes, the document number is posted under number 1. Okay, now let's see what is the impact in our AC docket. This number 1 document is controlling document. Let's first see what is COEP. Nothing. T009. Okay, let me see in AC docket. Docket. Oh, we are in EHP 7. Sorry. Yes, can you see here in COEP this document number is updated under document number 1 and this we have maintained in KA and K, right? Now let me go to AC docket. Under AC docket T009. Okay, so now here let me first of all segregate these documents. So because this is posted in different ledgers, there are 3 lines. Okay, this is reference document number, which is my prima nota, and this is my FI document number. Let's try to keep it simple by providing this only this document number. Okay, so this is my reference transaction is COBK. This is this is a business transaction for the reposting. So what has happened here is from 1 to 2. This is my zero. Yes, this is my zero clearing account. So first of all, let's see what is the posting in terms of FI. Then only we'll be able to see the AC docket. P03. Yes. Okay. So the balance has been transferred from, or maybe let me bring this field here, profit center. Okay, so the balance has been transferred of this 100 INR from this profit center to this profit center. Okay, and this is a zero balance clearing account. So 4 lines for one ledger. That is the reason there are 8 lines for 2 ledgers. Okay. Any question here, or you want me to go to AC docket? Do you want to see anything here?
Just go to other ledger also. Click on other ledger.
No, actually,
Go ahead.
no, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, it is same. So now we can see AC docket.
Okay. There is any other question? Somebody was asking something.
No, actually,
Sorry, one by one, please.
Actually, I want to see the CO document, you know, which you have posted the document through the FB50. I want to see the CO document number. Can you go in the CO and execute the cost center-wise report and see the actual amount over there, and then from there you can see the CO document, I think. You know, in the CO,
Okay. No, if you want to see the CO document, yes, if you want to see the document, you can display directly here itself, I think.
Yes.
Yes, this is the document number. Yes.
No, I'm talking about that FB50, which you earlier post the actual, you know, the expense debit and bank credit.
Okay, earlier document you want to see?
Yeah, I want to see that document number, CO document number.
Okay, the document number which was starting with A, you mean to say?
Yes, A something.
That you will get in AC doc, okay? Or you want to say see in that report also?
No, I want to see just the CO document. So.
Okay,
You know,
just a minute. Let me copy this document first.
Started from A, so just want to see that.
Yes. Document. Just a minute.
I don't think for the first posting you really have a CO document.
Yes, see, so the CO document is updated here, and this was my old document. Okay, so this document, and you want to see in reports, you want to see whether that report is appearing for this or not. Now you can see here the plan versus actual comparison is available. Okay, but as I told you, this planning function has been removed from SAP, but again they provided SAP note using which this function is this note is applicable here. That is the reason why we are able to do the planning and actually here also. And it should show for both, for all. Yes, it is showing 100 for quarter, and this is showing only for so T0091 has the balance of 0 and T0092 has the balance of 100. Jamil, can you tell me exactly what you are looking for? Hello? Hello, are you able to hear me?
I guess you want to see the CO document. I think CO document will not
see the CO data document because you have posted the FI document through the FB50, so I want to see the COD document.
No, the CO document,
or the entry,
yes.
Or I want to see that entry in the CO.
No, that entry will not be available. That is exactly what I'm saying. That will not be available in this report. Only, okay, just do one thing.
Why it is not available? No.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me try to post another document and see, because this already we made this posting. That's why it is not appearing here. So let's try to post another FB50 document and see what is the impact here, right? You want to see this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, Gaurav, if I may try to reframe the question, the question here is, when we are posting something in the cost element, so it should flow to your cost center and should be visible in the CO report.
Yes. In report it will be visible, but the document number will be same. That will be starting with A.
Right.
Okay.
Because here there are two scenarios.
One
is the original document flowing, and then it's the reposting. So just wanted to check out that how original document is displayed in the CO.
Yes. Just a minute. Let me show you this. So
Yeah, the original document you posted in FI, so you have central ledger. You don't have a separate CO table update. So the original document is coming from just the AC docket, even into CO reports.
No, but it should be available in the reports. He's right that it should be actually available in the reports. Yes, it is available. See, the values are available.
Okay, Gaurav, can you go to KSB1 report, line item level report?
Yes, KSB1, I think. Yeah.
Blank.
Now this is blank because
no, but my question is that then how we can reconcile the CO and the FI? So it means there is no reference number here.
There is no need to reconcile. There is
but there is no reference number. There should be a reference number. Common reference number should be there.
No. That is exactly. See, again, if you want to do the reconciliation activity, then what is the meaning of all this updating the AC docket? That is the reason why again and again you don't want to store all this information into controlling separately in FI separately, right? Because you don't need to do the reconciliation at all. Everything will be available in AC docket directly. You don't need to worry about all this. It will be available directly into your single table.
Gaurav, suppose if I want to see the cost center wise line item report, how I can see it?
Profit center wise, line wise report.
Cost center wise.
Cost center wise line.
Yeah,
report.
which
Want to exit? Yes. Line items, cost center actual line items.
KSB1. KSB1.
T0092. Data is not available here. What could be the reason? E009.
Because it could be you are capturing everything in a single table, so you're not splitting your line item in GL and CO.
Yes, that is the reason. But again, yes, so if you want, just a minute, can you tell me what was the table for holding this actual line items? So we'll check whether it has been created as a view and it is taking the data directly from AC docket or not.
COEP?
COEP, we have checked that it is not creating any document when it is posted through FI. I'm talking about the line item tables. It is COEP, right?
Yeah.
What about cost center line items? Is there any separate table for that?
No, it's the same table which captures basically all the CO objects.
Update is for all CO objects. Yes, so it is not holding any data. It is directly updating AC docket. But again, if you want to generate a report based on COEP, if you are already, I think at least for reporting purpose, it should be available. COEP underscore, just a minute, I think it is V underscore COEP now, which will control the data. Let me see if anything, yes. And controlling area T009. Yes, you will get it here. Because this view if you remember, I have shown you one slide also in which the system will automatically transfer whatever is queried from COEP to this view, and this view will get the data from AC docket. So indirectly, this information is coming from AC docket itself.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
Now
so
it's
you would say that's
clear.
why the tables are not getting updated. So it will be in AC doc A, and when we run the report during the fly, this is creating the view.
Yes. This is view. You can see generated table views. It will not store any data in itself. It is just the view. It will on runtime. It will take the data from AC docket.
Yeah, it's okay now. Now it's fine. But can you please let us know the standard report of this view?
Yes, the reports are also changed. So let me check which is the report. Yes, you will find that report, but it is not the old report that we were using. So here I can't find more reports.
Do you have something in FI already included for cost centers?
Sorry?
Like we had like profit centers also part of FI earlier. Like maybe do you have any report in FI which also gives the breakup of cost center?
Let's try. No. Profit center, yes, profit center, there is a report, but let's try this if it works. But again, see, this is not the report which will be available in the standard system, which the new Simple Finance. If you are using the old planning function, then only, yes, see, it is saying that this is not available. So even though you can see this reports here, they are still not supported by Simple Finance. Okay, I got your question. So you mean to say what is the new report which can be used to, yes, generate the reports? Okay,
Note
I'll
down.
come back to you on. Yes, I'll come back to you on this.
Thank you.
Hey, Gaurav, I have a few questions. So in
Yes,
controlling, we have those monthly allocations and all different activities. So that allocation apparently now won't run through CO. So how we are running the allocations now in Simple Finance?
Allocations will be run as they were running earlier. So they will be run in CO itself.
Oh, they will be.
Yes.
Okay. But then how it will flow in the Simple Finance? Because apparently there is a table.
Yes. So it will create one. It will create the documents in COEP also, line items, and at the same time they will be updated in AC docket also. Similar to this, what transaction we have done now. So this was basically a controlling transaction which has affected our FI also, and it has affected the AC docket also. Similar to that, whenever you pass any entry which is directly related to CO, it will automatically update your AC docket also, apart from COEP.
Okay.
Yes, but anyways, we will try this when we go into detail of, or do you have any scenario in place that we can try for allocations? I think we need to create that cycles and all first, right?
Right. So Gaurav,
Yeah, we need to create a couple of cost centers and then create a simple cycle with a percentage.
Yes.
So Gaurav, now we can understand that be it your allocation or be it your reposting, so anyway, a financial document would get created in FI AC doc A, and then whatever reports we are running would go through views, right?
Yes.
And you won't find a line item in the CO tables because those line items are now getting picked up from, they are created in your FI.
No, see, again, if I am creating a document in FI which is affecting my CO also, in that case, line items will not be created in my CO table. Okay,
right.
But if I am updating if I'm doing any transaction directly in CO, in that case, the document will also go in COEP. At the same time, it will be updated in AC doc A also.
Okay, but after that, when we are running the line item reports for cost center, so it's picking up the data from AC doc A for the view.
Yes, it is picking up the data from AC doc A.
For the view. Right.
So see, subset of the information is available in COEP. For example, whatever you are doing directly in controlling, that is also available in COEP. But if you want, see, whenever you are doing the reporting, you don't want half of the data. So what it is doing is this query automatically picks the data from COEP also and AC-DOCK also. Or I'll not say COEP because it will directly go to AC-DOCK. It will already contain the data what is available in COEP also.
Okay. So then what was the rationale for keeping the COEP? Because
The original document, the prima nota.
Okay. So you would say if I have to reverse something in the FI document, so
you
first
cannot
I
reverse.
have to go to COEP and reverse that document.
Yes,
then
let's try.
Okay, that's the reason for it. Okay, fine. Thank you very much.
Yes, let's try. So document reverse. If I want to reverse this document which I have created, say one something, say M0, I think. Oh, not mass reversal. Individual reversal. Yes, this one. Okay, and let's say reversal region 01. See, spatial documents are not reversible. This is spatial document which is coming from some other module.
What do you mean by spatial documents?
Okay.
Let's see. Yes.
This is a new
particular
term?
document. Yes, this is a new term.
No, this is a FI document, or?
But this is
this is a
7 series FI document, right?
Yes. This is a document which is updated in my AC-DOCK.
But Gaurav, maybe
no, this one is a CO document. Gaurav, I think we created a 70 is a CO document.
Let me come to it. See, what happens whenever
I think
please mute.
Document is started from 1.
Yes. No.
Document started from 1.
FI document was started from 7. This is a FI document. At the same time, there was controlling document which started from 1. Let me give you the example. Just please keep everybody on mute.
Okay. Just a minute. I just want to clarify. So this is a FI document that flows into CO. So as per your comment earlier,
no. This is a FI document which is flown from CO. It is not flown to CO. It is flown from CO.
From CO. CO is a prima nota document. Okay.
Yes, the prima nota document is document number 1, which was created in.
Okay, so then I want to repeat my question, my statement again. Just now you told that if any document is created in FI that is flown, just correct me, that is flown to CO or from CO, I'm not sure. That is not updated in COP but only in AC-DOCK. So which is correct? From or to FI document
so
flown
if
to
I am
CO?
updating, if I am creating any document in FI, it will not update my COEP because prima nota only will update it, and prima nota will update my BSEG plus AC-DOCK, right?
So it means the statement is and it relevant to document in FI that is flown from CO. Okay.
Yes, this statement what I'm talking about, the prima nota, when I'm entering a document in CO which is flowing to my FI, that I cannot directly reverse in my FI. I have to reverse this document in CO itself.
Okay. And this, okay. So this is that document 7 series. Okay.
Yes, this is that document. Okay, let me show you this document once again. Display before reversal. Why display is also not coming? Okay. Let me copy this. So this was my document, right? And this has come from, okay, here there was a question like controlling document. See, this was my original document, controlling document. Right? And this document number was document number 1, which was updated in CO.
So you have to reverse here.
And this is, yes, and this is my prima nota. If you go to AC-DOCK, if you see the reference document number field, go to AC-DOCK. Yes, if you see this reference document, this is my prima nota, and this document number 1 is generated in controlling, and the document number which is generated in AC-DOCK or FI is this one. So I cannot directly reverse this document. I have to reverse this prima nota.
Okay.
Here now?
Yeah.
Gaurav, maybe do so.
Yes.
Maybe kindly.
Can you reverse that document number 1 and show?
Yes, I can reverse.
In the CO.
Yes, I'll do. So accounting, controlling. I'm not good at transaction code, so pardon me. Actual postings, reverse. Controlling area T009. What is this now? I need to close this EHP7, otherwise
You are in a different system.
Yes, it is in EHP7. Sorry?
You change the colors of the system. So
Yes,
we know
that
which
is
one
a
is
good option.
EHP7 and
Yes. Okay. I don't think there is any server available. Okay, I'm coming out of this. So cost center accounting, actual posting and reverse. KB14N. Reverse, where is the document? Oh yes, so document date I'm giving same 27/09/2015. Posting date also same. And document number it was 1. I can take it from list of values also. Enter. Save. So document number is posted as 2, which is my reversal document.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay, so now if I go to AC doc K again, let me go back. Let me just remove this. And so 71001 is my document, which is updated with Prima Nota 2. Clear now? Now I think you must have understood what is the logic behind Prima Nota.
Right. Now if we want to reverse this document, 70 series, so now we can do this because the
it is already reversed. It is already reversed. That's why this document is created, 7 all time 01.
Okay. Oh, so you could say when I change Prima Nota, so wherever the corresponding entries are passed.
Yes, exactly. That is the whole idea of this. Okay. It is like if you are passing a Miro entry, okay, and if you after that if you want to reverse that, it is updating your accounting document also, right?
Right.
It is same. So whenever you are reversing the original document, whatever financial implications are there, they will also be reversed.
Right. Thank you.
But Guru, I just want to explain you that it is not a new thing that this is a very common practice in the ACC6 version, even that if the document is posting from any other module, for example, it is being posted from the CO module, it will has to reverse from the CO. If it is being posted in from FI, it will has to reverse from FI. So this is not a new thing, I think, in a simple finance.
Yes, this is not a new thing. Only the concept of Prima Nota is a new thing, which was not updated. I think yesterday also when we were discussing this, I told you that normally in BSEC I don't have any document which is Prima Nota as like this reference organization unit or reference document number which is available. But now it is available as a Prima Nota into your system. There is nothing new. Even if it is not available, even if it is available, that is not a question. Only thing is there is a new term which SAP has given now, a Prima Nota. So this is the example of Prima Nota, I will say.
Okay.
Yes. So till now there was no term called as Prima Nota. Although the functionality was there, you are right. I think in the BKPF also, when any document is coming from the reference header field is updated with that document. So that is also my Prima Nota as such. But the name was not given till now. So the only new thing is a name. Okay. Any further explanation you want? So I need to check two things. One is why this cost center update I need to enter in controlling, and second thing, the actual line level reports for controlling. Where are they available now? I'm 100% sure that these reports are already available in integrated business planning, but I just want to make sure whether they are available in the SAP Simple Finance this ECC type server or not. Okay, so I think we should go ahead and start with appendix ledger now, or you want any, I think somebody was asking to create a GL for non-operating expenses. Let's go to that first.
Yeah, it's me.
Yes.
Gaurav, is that line item report available in Fiori apps already?
Yes, it is not already, I will not say already. See, Fiori is a system which is designed by the Fiori consultant, and it is totally role based. Okay, so it depends upon which role you are given to. It depends upon what are the rights available to you. Based on that, you will see the different apps there. One are transactional apps and other are analytical apps. So transactional means you can carry out this posting the general ledger document. You can post the vendor invoice, vendor payment. All these functions are available even on the SAP Fiori, but it depends what rights are available to you. You will be only able to see the apps which are available to you. Okay, and at the same time, maybe we are going to see what is Fiori maybe in the next session or after that. So I'm going to share you the screen. Sorry, not the screen. The IP or the yes, it is the IP address where you can. Can you just Vishnu? Can you just mute yourself? Yes. So I have a link which is provided by SAP, which gives you 15 days trial edition for this server. So you can perform whatever transactions you want on SAP Fiori app. And all the rights are also available. So you can check how SAP Fiori looks like, how the transactions are posted, but it is only for the SAP Fiori. So you will not be able to see the background, what is happening, whether it is updating AC doc or not. You will only be able to realize what is the speed, how the transactions looks like, and you can use it on your mobile also. So that benefits you can just see what are available in SAP Fiori.
So that works on the configuration we are doing in HANA's server.
No, see, SAP Fiori is totally a different module. It is not, okay, the database is going to be HANA itself, but whatever transactional apps are appearing, whatever analytical apps are appearing, they are totally controlled by the Fiori consultant. So there is a separate module as SAP Fiori, and they are responsible for making any changes or giving you authorizations. Everything is maintained from them.
Gaurav, Neeraj here.
Yes, Neeraj.
So Gaurav, just out of curiosity, I wanted to understand. In Fiori also, I'd say, can you access the tables because you have a particular tab for transactions? So can you access the SAP tables as you can do from this front end?
See, again, it all depends on the rights you are provided. Normally, it is not.
You are given a right all, right? All
yes.
rights are given to you. So can you access the database as you do it from the normal access mode?
Actually, SAP Fiori is not meant for that. SAP Fiori is for only like making the user screen simple so that they can perform the transactions and reports. Because database at the end user level, they are not worried about whether the data is updating AC doc or it is updating VSEG.
So if I would say that will not have kind of thing called FA00, it will say maybe okay post invoice, approve invoice, something approve PR.
Yes, it will just show you different tabs. It is called as Fiori. Yes, it is a Fiori launchpad. It is like the mobile apps you are using. So when you are using, for example, if you are using a pocket app of ICICI, for example, so you'll find fund transfer, you will find how to like check the balance and all these fields. Similar to that, you will find different apps. When you click on that, it will open the screen for that particular transaction.
Can a user post an invoice and
are you all not just assuming that this Fiori is for front-end users only? How
yes.
Person who's a developer,
overall,
he wants to access the system through Fiori. So, it is only for front-end users.
Yes, it is only for the whole idea of SAP Fiori apps is to make front-end beautiful.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. But because see, this ECC is anyways available to you. Whatever data it is taking, it is directly taking from this only, from S4HANA Business Suite. So the background is what we will say. Yes, this back office is available directly into S4HANA. So you don't need to go into the tables at SAP Fiori level. But again, it is all configured. It is all developed based on your needs. If you want, you can also code that also, and you can get the tables level at the FIOREFs also. That is not an issue.
Thanks, Gaurav. Gaurav, one more question. Just out of curiosity. In fact, I really couldn't understand the difference between HANA and S4 HANA. Now, since there are other participants also, I know you have explained it earlier, but since there are other participants, those who have joined new, so in the interest of all, could you please help us explain once again
Sure.
the difference between HANA and S4 HANA?
Do you know? Yes. Do you know what is the difference between Oracle database and my ECC? What is Oracle and what is ECC?
Yes, ECC is your application where Oracle database is where the data currently is lying.
Okay. So
Like
in
in
short,
our SAP environment also, your ECC is the application layer which interacts with database, and database may be on Oracle or maybe on Sybase.
yes. So it is as simple as that. So S/4HANA is the application. Okay, it consists of all different modules. So ECC has been renamed as S/4HANA.
Oh, okay. You
Okay,
will say
and
S4 HANA is the application and the underlying database is HANA.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
S/4HANA is a business suite. It is a new business suite after ECC EHP 7.
Right.
So the
Because somewhere I was reading even
latest.
for Simple Finance, if you have to start it, so you have to download it as an add-on on your S4 HANA. So I was not able to figure out. Okay, fine.
No.
Means
Can you repeat what you said? You need to install?
I'd say even for Simple Finance, you have to take it as an add-on.
Yes.
And you have to install it on your S4 HANA before you start working on HANA. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
it is like this. It is like
That's
this.
the whole idea. So it will come as an application layer, and the underlying database is HANA.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, it is like this. So for example, today you are using, let's say, okay, very good example, classic GL accounting on ECC, right? Now you want to go for new GL accounting. So what you need to do is you need to install that add-on or maybe package to move to the new GL functionality. Similar to that, if you are already using S/4HANA and if you are still not using Simple Finance, you just need to purchase that add-on and you need to implement. Similarly, once the Simple Finance is also done, what will happen in future is Simple Logistics also is planning to come into the market. So if you are already on S/4HANA, if you are already using Simple Finance, you will purchase another add-on which is called as Simple Logistics, and you will implement that on S/4HANA application with HANA database.
So hang on, Gaurav. Here I'm assuming that you cannot work on HANA unless and until you have S4 HANA. Because you cannot work on SAP database unless and until you have ECC or the application layer in place, right?
No, it is not the case. HANA can work also on ECC EHP 7 also.
No, I think you didn't get the point.
Can you just repeat?
Going through your example, I understand that the application layer is S4, business suite, right? And the underlying database is HANA.
Yes.
So now I'm assuming that for any application to start working, first you will have to install it on the application layer, then only it will be able to interact with the database.
Yes.
Right? So you would say for anything, be it Simple Finance, logistics, going forward, BW, etc., whatever comes into play, it has to be first installed on S4, then only they'll be able to work on HANA.
Exactly, yes.
Right. Okay, so the thing can be done directly on HANA. It has to come through an application layer.
Yes, and that can be, S/4HANA can be only installed if the HANA database is in place. So if you are already using Oracle and you are planning to purchase S/4HANA, that will not work. You have to upgrade your database to SAP HANA, and then only you can install S/4HANA and subsequently these add-ons.
So Gaurav, what's the difference? Because HANA has come now, but S4 HANA has come now, but HANA was there from 2011 onwards.
Yes, so it was a database. See, what they have done is, first of all, they came up with the database which is very powerful, which can execute the transactions very faster. And then we realized that whatever transactions we are doing currently, they are totally built up on our old logic, right? The old logic which we are used to do in Oracle. For example, saving the records in the form of tables, in the form of rows. Okay, and saving this different information at different tables. For totals, I need to have FAGL FlexT. For index, I need to have BSIS. For this, BSAS. Why this was happening is because my Oracle was not powerful to accommodate all these changes. But when I am already on SAP HANA, when SAP has already launched SAP HANA, they thought that using our own product, we can make this even better with the launch of S4HANA.
Okay. So you mean to say,
you got the point?
No. So you would say currently, no, tell me one thing. If I do not want to go for S4HANA, I just want to use the database of HANA. Can I do so?
That is also possible. You can use SAP HANA database. Yes, you can upgrade to SAP HANA database even on your EHP also.
Okay, that's what my question was. That I have upgraded, I have migrated from my legacy to HANA. However, application layer I still intend to use ECC. Can I do so?
Yes, that is possible.
Oh, so it means at the application layer you have option for both the things, either to maintain the existing application layer or you empower it by SAP HANA, S4 HANA.
Yes, SAP is not stopping you to use ECC. You can use ECC, you can upgrade your existing Oracle database to SAP HANA also using the same ECC server. That is not a problem. But only thing is they are saying that they are going to support ECC only till 2025.
That's fine. Let me repeat my question once again. Now I have ECC in place. I just want to carry out with my normal ECC 6.0, means your normal FICO. But I want the underlying database to be HANA, maybe for the split purpose. I don't want to go into simple finance, for instance. So can I do so?
Yes, you can do.
Yeah, yes. Because currently, right, my client using the same thing. The backend, right?
Yes, I also know. Yes.
This
in the first project.
Recently we implemented HANA in the data page, and but the ECC front end is the ECC.
Okay. The first Indian project which went on SAP HANA, it was on ECC and I was part of it.
Great. 2 years back I implemented HANA in Middle East. Right.
Yes, so if you implemented 2 years back, that means
I would say normal ECC was FICO and MM, but the underlying database was HANA. So
yes,
okay,
that is possible.
Now I got the difference. So if you want to use these products like Simple Finance or Simple Logistics, etc., then the application layer needs to be your HANA S4.
Upgraded. Yes.
Because this will be the application layer where the add-ons would be added. It cannot be added to normal ECC.
No, it cannot be added.
Right. Thanks a lot. I hope that was in the interest for all.
Okay. Yes, so what do you want me to do? You want me to go to appendix ledger, or you want me to explain something which is covered till now? Okay, sorry. First of all, yeah, I was doing this. I was creating a GL for non-operating expenses. So for example, I want to create this GL under non-operating expense or income. Account group is expenses. For example, the example that he is given, COGS, for which I don't want to create a cost element as such. If I go to control data, it is not asking me for cost element category here.
Okay, got it.
I think this was your question, right?
Yeah, got it.
Right.
So we can move on to next topic. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So now let's move to our next topic, which is appendix ledger. Okay, but first of all, before we start off with appendix ledger, as I told you, I need at least 2 or 3 guys who can take the initiative to at least whatever we have covered till now, configure the system, and not the scenarios that we have covered. Consider whatever scenarios are coming into your mind. Just try to configure the system, just try to do the postings, and if there is any error, just bring that into the, just highlight that error in our next session. So who is willing to take this initiative? I want at least 2 or 3 guys.
Sorry, I would do so, but I'm traveling to India in the weekdays, so
okay,
would be kind of a problem for me in that scenario.
Not a problem. So who is interested? I think because see, this is going to help all of us.
Gaurav, I think I'm going to create some scenarios also. That means normal day-to-day of this one.
Vishnu, your voice is not clear.
I will try to create one more continue code. Okay? Then I will try.
Yes, but I want a scenario. Which scenario you are going to configure then? Like, can you just give me the, okay, so what we have done till now, we have followed the ledger-based approach. So can you take on account-based approach?
Account-based one. I will try in the only ledger-based one.
Okay, if you are finding any error, in between, you can write a mail. I'm going to share my email ID today. Whenever you find any error, just let me know. I'll help you in this. But what I want from your side is at least 15-20 minutes. You have to speak in the next session. You have to tell what exactly you had done, where exactly you got stuck.
Okay. Sure.
So I want you to prepare from the consulting point of view. That is the whole idea of this. So you need to, when you are in front of customer, you need to explain him what exactly is this. Okay, so Vishnu has agreed. Anyone else who is interested? Come on, yaar, I was expecting that everybody will shout, I will do, and I will realize that I don't have that much time.
Gaurav, can you just tell me some particular scenario which need to be done? I'm not getting an idea.
See, Vida, actually, I want the scenarios to come from your mind actually, because if I will tell you the scenarios, I'm going to cover that scenarios. But when you are working in your company, when you are working with your clients, you must have some different scenarios which I have not explained till now, right? That is the whole idea of this, giving this exercise.
Gaurav, I think it's extremely tough to imagine these things.
Don't worry. If it is tough, you will come up with the problems, and that we are going to solve.
No, I think no. These are some things when we go practically in life. So the different kind of scenarios which we see, then we try to figure it out how to configure it.
Okay, Gaurav, see, I can give you one example. For example, creation of purchase order and again goods receipt, MIGO. Like this scenario you are trying to tell or what it is. That's what I wanted one example. Hello? Gaurav, can you hear me? Hello?
I'm just... Hello?
Gaurav, see, my question is, see, you said scenario. Just try to explain one example. Is it something related to creation of purchase order, MIGO, Miro, like this, or how it is? Hello?
You can do that also because, yes, Veda, you can do that also.
Yeah, see, I can use T009 and try that scenario or with new company code. Hello?
No, see, my idea is, hello, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, Veda, the idea is that, okay, I think if you want, it will be better if I give this assignment next time because you will have a lot of scenarios then in your mind.
Correct. Hello?
Okay. Yes, Veda.
Gaurav, this disturbance is for me from my end or how it is? Your voice is breaking actually.
I think it is from my end. I'm just trying to resolve this.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Gaurav, can you hear me?
Yes, Veda.
Is it audible? Yeah, thing is, see, I'm not very good with new GL because so far I worked in classic GL. So thing is, first thing is, okay, I can configure, this is no first time I'll have feel of new GL. That's okay. See, when you said the scenarios, I just have doubt. That's what I gave example of this logistic invoice verification. Yeah, just help me in this. You are actually looking for what kind of scenarios?
Okay, Veda, keep it simple. What I'm
Yeah,
saying is, whatever
yeah.
we have done till now for T009, don't directly copy this company. Try to replicate the same scenario as it is in the system with using another company code.
Okay, that is simple. But thing is, you said some scenarios. So maybe it's very easy for me to copy T009 and create T010. But when you talk about scenarios,
No,
probably.
don't copy because yes, don't copy it. If you're copying it, you will not find any error.
Okay, creation probably it will help. In addition to this, whatever you did, if I need additional scenarios, yeah, you have to give examples but at least one scenario. What I asked now, logistic invoice verification, this is the right example what I'm talking about.
Okay, so are you good at configuring also?
Yeah, I can, no, configuration part I'm not very good, but of course I can create purchase requisition till invoice verification. Yeah,
Okay, with that, let's do one thing. I'll give you this scenario next time. Okay, don't worry. Don't take this assignment now.
Yeah, okay.
Gaurav,
Okay, yes.
this is what integration settings for what?
No, she is asking that if she tries to do the logistics voice verification, so I just asked her, is he okay with configuring the also? Because if you are talking about logistic invoice verification, you have to do some settings from also.
Okay. If she does the company code settings, I'll do it. The set.
Yeah, then you both like have the like you configure the side and she probably will try to
No,
configure the FS side.
put across mail about a company code and just do the part.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Okay, Veda, is it fine?
yeah, yes, I can do. Once he is ready with the part, probably I'll continue with the FI
No,
part.
you have to finish the FI part.
First, you have to start. Yes, you have to start. You have to create a company code first of all.
Yeah, that I'll do. Yes, I'll do that. But you have to share your email ID something to give updates on that.
Yeah, I'll share it.
Okay. So, okay, how do I share? Because I don't have any, how do you share? You don't have either my email ID or mobile number.
But
I think once you
can share?
Yeah, I don't have any problem.
Sorry, Gaurav, I didn't get.
No, he's asking is it allowed to share it? So you can share it, not a problem.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'll ask Krishna to share my email ID.
Yeah, that will be perfectly fine. Krishna will be having all the list of details. Ask him to create a common group also so that you can interact.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Gaurav, what about foreign currency valuation? That can be independently done in FI. That also we can cover.
Yes. Foreign currency valuation, whatever was done till today, it will be same. Only thing valuation area, I'll talk about that. I think yesterday we talked about valuation area also.
Okay. And see, this is something new asset accounting, right? So probably we have to activate new asset accounting. I think we cannot do in this at this point of time. If we talk about
Yes. I'm not expecting. Yes, I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting whatever we have covered till today. So in the next session, we are going to start off with new asset accounting. Probably whatever company you will configure this time, I think somebody can take it from there and somebody will configure asset accounting into the same company code then.
Fine, Gaurav. Fine, thank you.
Okay, let me go to the next scenario. Are you able to see my screen, SAP screen? Okay, so I think it is already 8. What do you think? Should we carry on or you want to break today?
No, put a break. It's almost 2.5 hours now.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, see,
it will take
10:30
time.
Singapore. I have to go to office tomorrow.
Okay, no problem. I was just confirming from you.
Yeah, Gaurav.
Okay, so yes.
Gaurav, if you are changing the
Yes.
time, can you ask your guys to inform us early, because I was getting a call just before the class and I was like pretty late by the time.
No, it was not. Yesterday you are not available.
Yesterday I was there.
So yesterday itself you had taken the decision in this call itself. So that is the reason I was assuming that everybody knows it.
Okay. Maybe I missed
Gaurav,
it.
Because
actually, yeah, I have
yes, because this Krishna was
I am
also
fine
not
with its
aware that
timing.
we changed the time because
I think for 5:30 it is fine. 5:30.
Actually,
I
today I'm
don't have
not
any problem.
the time
Indian
class
time.
will start right now. I think
Okay,
it is
guys, I'm not a right person to schedule the time. What you can do is you can ask whether either Krishna or Sana, whatever time will be feasible for all, she will be arranging that. That is not a problem.
So what was the IST this time round, Gaurav?
It is 8 o'clock now.
No,
8 p.m.
What time we started?
I
5:30.
started at 5:30.
Yeah, that will be fine. 5:30 will be fine, IST.
Okay, you just discuss this with Krishna or Sana, and she will let me know what is the final time which has been decided amongst you. Okay, guys, then bye. We'll meet next week.
Okay, so next
Okay.
week we have to decide ourselves before meeting, right? The timings.
I think.
I think we have to
me...
discuss with Krishna then, because he can email to all of them.
Yes, he will
Just
email
now also
to
I
all
was
of you.
confused. I was expecting the class will start at India time 7 o'clock. Then I just joined late.
Okay, you were also not available yesterday.
Guys, okay. Just one suggestion. I don't know. Maybe we can discuss. But afternoon India time also okay for you, or you just want for evening India time?
See, from my perspective, I am okay with all the times, because you can understand that in the weekends also I am sparing my time in the evenings. I am not giving to this family, so I am okay with all the times. This is actually the most toughest time that I am taking now. If you are planning to start before this time, maybe in the morning, in the afternoon, I will be most happier then.
Hey Gaurav, this is Vinay. I just want to say I'm in US, so afternoon Indian time won't work for me.
No, that is the reason. See, I understand that, because all of us are from different time zones.
Right,
So
right.
that is the reason I'm telling you that I think Sana is well aware of each and everybody's time. So
Sure.
I think she will be the best person who will try to bring all us together at a time which is feasible for all.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Gaurav, Neeraj here. Hello.
I think he left.
Gaurav has left. Okay. Thank you.
उनको भी भेज दो उनको भी
किसको
माहिर को
माहिर को ऑलरेडी मिला होगा शायद ना उसका मेल आईडी है ना
मेल आईडी है मेरे पास
तो विजय होगा पूछो एक बार नहीं तो
हाँ भेजा नहीं होगा वो भेज दो या कल भी भेज देंगे अभी टाइम नहीं
ऐसे भी ऑफिस जाते हैं ना कल वापस आएंगे
हाँ ऐसी वहां से वो ये जो खातून है ना लेडी बैठती है इसके रूम में कोई है लाइट खोले दो सामने लगा हुआ है